here, owner of the Kidia Party Decorating Service. So today is a special day because I am doing one of my sponsees setup for their event today. It's a mother and daughter brunch hosted by Siobhan from Mahogany and Merlot. I'm going to link a clip of the flyer next to me so you can see what type of brunch it was. It's supposed to be for, like, you know, bringing connections together from mothers and daughters mentally and emotionally. So I think that was a very proactive and positive event to regain healthy relationships. So as y'all can see behind me, it is raining. I don't understand why every time I have an event, the weather just wants to, you know, try to piss me off. Because first we had tablescapes in the snow, then it rained at the 50th anniversary that I did last weekend, and now it's raining this weekend. So what's going on? So we're about to go in and get started, and I will see you guys after the setup is over. Alright y'all, so this is me putting the garland onto the easel stand. Pro tip, it is best to have two helping hands with this so one can hold the stand while the other puts the garland onto the easel stand. But let's get into these clusters. They are very much clustering. We actually ended up moving the easel back further, so I wasn't able to show the complete setup of this, but let's get into the final look. Very clean, intentional, classy, and of course Luxagant. Definitely what I want my sponsees to experience with my services. I also left the flyer with a QR code to my website, giving first time clients 10% off. Now let's hear from our sponsee.
I am Siobhan of Mahogany and Merlot. I want to say thank you to Kiera. First of all, you were sitting professional. Okay, bring the hand to the end. Look at this. You want me to tell you how Luxagant it is? Because it is. I loved her professionalism from the beginning to the end. You reached out to me to let me know that I was a recipient of your sponsorship for this year. I am grateful for that. You have been super pleasant, even with the changes, because the original date was earlier, and then you just kept it moving. How you were creative, your creativity flowed through. I will use you again for my next event, and I love working with you.
Alright y'all, that is a wrap. We are finished. I am at my car right now, as you can see. So the setup went really well. I really enjoyed everything about that. I loved making it Luxagant. You heard the sponsee. So let's get into some key takeaways real quick so we can wrap this up. So one thing that I had to deal with yesterday, which was very crazy, like, y'all, as an event decorator, I'm noticing that we go through the most unpredictable things, like stuff that is just out of our control. So the first thing was, yesterday when I was blowing up my balloons, I plugged up my Grow Sun. I've had this balloon pump since 2021, y'all. 2022. So I was blowing up my clusters. I only did like 4 clusters. And remember, this is my first takeaway, because remember I told y'all, blow up your clusters first when you're doing any balloon garlands. If you're going to add clusters, blow up your clusters first, because clusters take the longest to blow up. So it just makes it easier to blow them up beforehand. So first key takeaway, blow your clusters up first. Now back into the story. So I was blowing up my clusters, and out of nowhere my balloon pump just went out on me. It wasn't overheated or anything. I didn't know if any fuse got shorted. I was kind of unaware. It behooved me because I just didn't know why it went out like that. So I had to go all the way to Michael's to get another pump, just to find out that my breaker in my studio, 2 of my switches needed to be reset. So the whole time my pump was fine. It was a switch in the breaker that needed to be reset so that the outlet could work correctly. So I wasted, like, you know, a good hour and a half, almost 2, going to Michael's to go get another pump, just for my pump to already be working. Like, it was nothing wrong with it. So second key takeaway, because this is something that my stepdad told me on the phone when I called him and told him about it. Just have a second pump. Always have a second pump, because you never know when something like that will happen, where your pump may go out. So just make sure that you have a second pump just in case, because had I had a backup, I wouldn't have had to go all the way to Michael's to get another one. And the last thing, y'all, so this event was originally supposed to be early February. I forgot the original date. I'm going to figure it out, and I'll have it linked at the bottom of this. But it was supposed to be earlier in February, but it got postponed because of the ice storm that we were having around that time when all those events I had going on. Remember I was telling y'all we having a little ice storm, a little ice storm, a little ice storm or whatever. I kept saying that. So this was one of those events that got rescheduled due to that. So today was the rescheduled date. It is February 21st, but I had already got all the supplies, you know, the easel board for my sponsee. I already got it made for her with the original date. So I didn't want to buy a whole new one. So instead of, you know, doing that, I just covered up the date with some faux flowers, some floral heads that I got from Dollar Tree. I just cut the stems off of them and hot glued them to the easel stand. I'm going to link a picture right here of it so you can see and have it circled where I did that. So third key takeaway, and this has like been a key takeaway for all of my videos, setup videos that I've done for y'all. Fast thinking is key. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, if you do not know how to think quick, because being in this business, you have to be able to adjust and bounce back quickly when it comes to a solution. So fast thinking has to be applied. And it helps when you are creative, when you're already a natural creative and know how to create things and put things together. If that makes it helpful to be able to come up with something that you could do the outside of the box to recreate / create something beautiful, something magical. So I'm glad that I was able to do that instead of having to outsource, because those little flowers from Dollar Tree were like $1. So it was very easy, very simple. I already had the hot glue gun. Quick, fast, and a hurry. Okay, Luxagant at its finest. But alright y'all, we've reached the end of the video. I hope that y'all like that. Make sure y'all give a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe to your girl per usual, because you know she gonna keep it Luxagant. So stay tuned for the next video we got coming. What next event we gonna make Luxagant. I'm gonna keep saying that until y'all understand that this is going to be my word. Whenever y'all see me, y'all are going to think of that. Y'all gonna see me on the streets and be like, hey, it's the Kiddio party, Luxagant. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Bye.